Hi, this is Jason T. Ingram. I am documenting a time in my life when I'm making a career out of my music and my multimedia art and all of the stuff that I love to do. And it's weird, it's expressive, and it's me. For the first time, I'm really doing something like that. So it's great. And it's also new territory for me, really, really promoting my work and It's funny though, today I was at a music store and I finally found a synth that's small enough and simple enough and not a fucking keyboard controller with a laptop and all that madness trying to set that stuff up and trying to rely on that equipment. As Adam Stein told me, never trust a laptop to make music when you're on stage. Amen to that. So, anyways, I broke my shower head thing, so it's bath time. Yay! So I took a nice bath soaking in some Epsom salt because of my backache, but not doing too bad. And I'm going to talk today about time management and how I suck at it. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, it's after 1 in the morning. But then again, I function really well from about midnight to 2 a.m. It's kind of like my peak hour. It's something I learned in this business class last month. So I find that fascinating, and I have to embrace that, and at the same time, it's really hard to do business with stuff like during the day, and I can't really set any appointments in the morning unless I really change my clock back. So it's been good and it's been bad in some ways too. But anyways, I use the iCal app on my iPad, and it has a sync to my phone, to my Google Calendar, and here on this computer here that I use in my office. So here it is, February 24th. And this also puts a lot of my Facebook events on there too, which is kind of clutters it sometimes, but not too bad. So, anyways, what did I do? I went to Voc Rehab a couple days ago and got approved for that, and I'm going to be hearing from some business consulting company here pretty soon, and I'm jazzed about that. And I'm looking into a lot more resources as well, so it's really happening. It's really, really freaking awesome. And I got to see some music on Sunday that is totally up my alley. So that was really, really exciting. And I know the last couple of videos that I did about my video logs were really negative, but I wanted to express a little bit of my feelings of how much anger and rage and frustration and years of hurt and years of rejection and isolation and being ignored and how horrible that is. Hopefully that'll sort of begin to fade away the more I'm working some more. There was earlier this week, I was sitting down at my computer and I was like, I'm working. I'm really working. Am I making money yet? No, but I'm working. And I could succeed. I could fail at it. But at least I'm actually doing what I've been hoping to do for a long time. And it's really one of those things, like if I get physically healthy, I'm going to do this. Well, I got physically healthy and I'm doing this. And it's amazing how many people you meet that I say, if only I did this, and they don't work to really accomplish that first step, and they never make the second step. And if they make that first step, sometimes they don't even make that second step. So it is really kind of surreal actually doing this stuff that I wanted to do for so long. We're talking like 26 years. I mean, that's a long time to wait. Now, mind you, I've had these little attempts now and then to try to do something like this, but it was sort of like I had a lot of issues to face because I was giving up way too early. And another thing, too, I didn't want to invest any money in it. And that's really hard. It's hard for me to spend money because I'm afraid of getting screwed. I've gotten screwed a lot in business deals. Even recently, I had one I was able to get out of because it's really hard not being able to really discern what people's intentions are and what's really going on because my mind is so preoccupied with so many different things going on in my head. So, anyways, gosh, yeah, we had a gig on the 10th with my band, and we are scheduling some events here, which is really cool. And I'm not getting as stressed out as I usually do with this stuff. I still have a huge to-do list, but every day or so, I'm checking off some more stuff on my to-do list, which is the Reminder app. And the Reminder app, I have a thing for my reminders. Right now I have 33 ones that I haven't done, and my completed ones are a lot. I mean, these are all the things that I've checked off, but this is like 3 years worth of reminders. So I also have my shopping list. I've got 24 things on here to get, including cough drops and snack bars and things like that. So this is kind of my short-term memory. I was talking to a guy at the meditation center a week or two ago, and there's so much talk about how mindfulness meditation is being corrupted by these devices, and everybody's got something bad to say about them, especially my generation and older. And I was like, man, if I had these tools when I was younger, I can't imagine where I would be, because my brain has never really functioned well with short-term memory, organization, things like that. I can't go shopping for more than one or two things. I just can't remember that many things at a time. If somebody gives me directions, I can remember one thing, turn left at this street. After that, it's not going to work unless I write it down. But thank God we got these devices, because they tell me where to turn and when to turn. I mean, it's just, I love this age that we're living in. And I love being able to do marketing like this. And I can market to the entire world, and I don't have to go through these gatekeepers like it was when I was a kid. So I have all these tools. I have everything pretty much here at my disposal, and I have the time and finances and the health for it. Now, there could very well be something that could fuck it all up again, and I have to wait another 10, 20, maybe 30 years, but I don't care. I mean, this is my life, and I feel like I deserve to get a chance at it. So I took a tax prep class this last week, and then I took a class in bookkeeping a couple weeks ago. I finished my business foundations class. I did an orientation for the IDA program that's at Mercy Corps. And I was able to get my application in. Long story, but really crazy stuff happened. And it made me realize how bad my learning disability is and how afraid I am to do handwritten applications, because I filled out so many job applications, and my handwriting and spelling, it never worked very good. I mean, there was a time when I was really disciplined at straight camp because I was forced to do it. And then I got to the point when I just can't hardly do that stuff anymore. I used to be able to read a book, and I would really, really focus on it. I have to read like almost in the dark and really have to focus. But I'm getting back into reading, which is cool. I was able to read a couple of chapters, 2 or 3 chapters out of 2 different books in this last 2 weeks. And that's big for me. If I could sit down and read like even 2 chapters and focus on it, that's pretty amazing for me. So that's good. That's good. And then, cat to the vet, and meeting with my guitar wizard, and acupuncture, and it was good getting out. I mean, I spent from a lot of October up through January spending most of the time at home. And I did catch a little bit of a bug a few weeks ago, but it didn't seem to really bug me that much. So anyways, it's kind of funny how intense I get at 1 in the morning. I guess that's part of the entertainer thing in me. It's just something about my brain. It could just be that there's not so much activity in the atmosphere, because hypercreative people can be hypersensitive. And there's a lot of electromagnetic waves and stuff going on with all of our devices. Maybe that's affecting me. I don't know. But I know I pick up on a lot of things that most people do, and I'm oblivious to things that everybody else is looking at. The elephant in the room, it's obvious to everybody but not me, because I'm picking apart the music that's being played in the mall. That's just my life.